Every time I hear a knock on my door, a new bruise appears on my body, and the knocking grows more insistent each night. It started 3 nights ago, just a gentle tap, like a branch brushing against a window. I dismissed it, thinking it was just the creaks and groans of my old apartment settling into the night. But the next morning, a small bruise bloomed on my forearm, a curious reminder of the previous night's encounter. My friends laughed it off, saying I must have bumped into something, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was lurking just out of sight, waiting for the perfect moment to make itself known. By the second night, the knocking became louder, more deliberate, as if the very walls were pulsating with an urgency I couldn't ignore. Each rap felt like a countdown, echoing through the narrow hallway leading to my bedroom. I sat up in bed, heart pounding, my skin tingling with an inexplicable fear. When morning came, a larger bruise had appeared, this time on my thigh, its shape disturbingly similar to a handprint. I tried to convince myself it was all a bizarre coincidence, but deep down, I knew something sinister was at play. I spent the day researching supernatural phenomena, hoping to find some explanation for my peculiar predicament. On the third night, the knocking became frantic, each thud resonating with desperation. I could almost feel a presence on the other side of the door, something unseen yet undeniably real. I gathered my courage and approached the door, my hand trembling as I reached for the handle. As I swung it open, expecting to confront whatever was haunting me, I was met with an empty hallway. The silence was deafening, but the menacing aura remained, wrapping itself around me like a suffocating shroud. This time, the bruise appeared on my neck, like a noose tightening its grip. In a moment of clarity, it dawned on me that the knocks were a warning, not a threat. The bruises were not inflicted by an external force but manifested from the fear that resided within me, growing stronger with each unanswered call. I realized I had to confront the darkness that lay dormant in recesses of my mind, the unresolved guilt and regret that had taken corporeal form. As I faced the mirror, the bruises began to fade, the haunting presence dissipating with my newfound understanding. But the knocking never truly stopped, it merely became a whisper, a reminder that the past can never be fully silenced.